Good morning, students. I am Professor Debasish Hota, going to teach about electrical and electronics measurement. As we have studied so far measurement of low resistance and medium resistance, there is a method which can measure high resistance, that is direct deflection method. Here is the figure. Voltmeter, galvanometer is connected. Insulating material, conductor, guard wire, metallic sheath, etc. As shown in figure, there are two resistances, IR and IL. Galvanometer reads IR, whereas IL is leakage current, so its IL means it doesn't flow through galvanometer. The insulation resistance of the cable R is equal to V by IR. R is high resistance. Apart from resistance, there are some more parameters like inductance, that may be self-inductance or mutual inductance. Measurement of self-inductance is possible by application of ammeter voltmeter method, and this ammeter voltmeter method can be used to measure inductance of about 50 millihenry to 500 millihenry. In this method, a current having normal frequency is passed through the coil and is measured by an AC ammeter. The voltage drop across the coil is measured by a high resistance voltmeter. Resistance can be measured. Then the inductance cell of the coil can be found out by L is equal to Z square minus R square root over by omega L or 2 pi FL, where omega is angular frequency. It's the formula for self-inductance. Then what is Z? Its impedance. Z can be found out by taking voltmeter and ammeter readings. Z is equal to voltmeter reading by ammeter reading. Measurement of inductance can be possible by application of bridges. Here the figure is AC bridges. E1, E2, E3, E4 are shown in figure. There are four currents, I1, I2, I3, I4. These bridges can be used to measure unknown inductance and unknown capacitance. It can also measure the quality factor or Q factor as well as loss angle. Inductance can be found out by known impedances. As we know, at balanced condition in AC bridges, I1 is equal to I3 and I2 is equal to I4. From the figure, drops across AB is equal to drops across AD. So I1 Z1 is equal to I2 Z2. Similarly, drops across BC is equal to drops across DC. So I3 Z3 is equal to I4 Z4. As we know again, at balanced condition, I1 is equal to I3 and I2 is equal to I4. So we can get the equation of impedances. Simplifying, we can get Z1 Z4 is equal to Z2 into Z3. So again, L or self-inductance can be found out from L is equal to root over of Z square minus R square by 2 pi F. This is the measurement of inductance. Thank you everyone. Watch my next video. Thank you.